Hey guys, today we are going to see how to create a snowfall effect directly in your terminal using the Ruby language. So let's go. So firstly, we want to get the width of this terminal. To do so, we're gonna use the stty size built-in command. Here we can see that we're interested in this number, which is the width of this terminal session. So here we declare a total width variable, then we execute the stty size command, we scan the result using regexp, and we are interested in the second element scan, in the second scanned element, and we convert it into an integer. Okay, so let's display the content of this variable. Firstly, we can see that we got the right number. Now let's try to clear the screen. To do so, we are going to define a clear screen method, and within this method we are going to call the non-printing escaping sequence. To do so, we have to use this weird syntax, and this syntax means that we want to manipulate the terminal and the cursor, for example, without printing anything on the terminal. Here, the sequence that we're interested in is 2j, which means that it's gonna clear the screen. Okay, let's call our method and run. And here we can see that the screen has been cleared. Okay. Now we define a snowflakes variable that will contain our snowflakes, and we start our loop. Here we are going to iterate through our snowflakes. The key will be the column and the value will be the row. And then firstly we want to move the cursor using the same mechanism as here. But with another sequence, which is move the cursor to this row and this column. To do so, we can go there and here provide the column value. And here we are going to clean the value. Here what we do is we move the cursor to a specific value, and then we replace the character in this value by a space. Also, next we want to print our snowflake at a specific position, which is row +1, and at the same column. The column indeed never moves, which means that here, for example, imagine we are at this row, we do row +1, we're gonna be here. Here we print out, we replace the character, for example, our snowflake, with a space. We move the cursor from 1 down, and we write our star. That's what we are going to do here. And finally, we move back the cursor to the initial position, which is 0, 0. Simple, right? We miss two instructions. First, this is the speed of our loop, and then we want to add our snowflakes. This is the most important part, because now our snowflakes will be always empty. So to do so, it's pretty simple. We're gonna use rand of total width that we have calculated there. So, and the value, sorry, will be 0. here what we do is as key, we pass a position within the width range of our terminal, that can be from there to there, and we attribute a value of 0, so that will always start at the first row, so here, and then we iterate row plus 1, etc., etc. Now, it's always hard to start a program for the first time and imagining that it will work, but I'm pretty confident. So let's do it. No! Something wrong. And indeed, something is wrong. What's wrong actually is that here I forgot to do the most important part, is moving this value for each snowflake. So what we're gonna do here is snowflakes column plus equals 1. So as that starts with 0, each of them will move from 1. Tac, 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 tac. So now let's rerun our program. And that's great. So thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.